Quilt Nation, Quilt Marine here. So we had to remix it, okay? The last one we did, remember, we were going from light to dark, light to dark, dark to light. That didn't work for the Midi Twister, okay? I'm gonna finish that quilt, all right, and I'll show it to you later. But to get my point across so that you understand what the Midi Twister is doing in making the pinwheels, all right, I had to go with a pattern that was, you know, a light, a dark, a light, a dark, a light, a dark, so that the pinwheels can contrast one another. When you go from, you know, light to dark in the grade that I was doing it in, you could barely see them, all right? And the camera picks them up, but your naked eye wouldn't, all right? And that's my fault. I have the eyesight of a ground mole, so I use my wife when it comes to color coordination, even when we go out, okay? But we got this thing done, so we're gonna pull it down and we're gonna start cutting it up so you can see the difference in what I was doing from the last quilt top to this quilt top, all right? No worries, all right? No worries, no worries, okay? I'm here to make the mistakes, so you don't need to, all right? I have fabric to make mistakes with, but your money is important. What you spend it on is important, so let me fail so that you don't have to, all right? So look, we're gonna pull this thing down, all right? Take it to the table. We're gonna get a bird's eye view of how we're using the Midi Twister. We're gonna cut this thing apart, all right? Then we're gonna put it on the wall. You'll be able to see the difference in what I was talking about from the last quilt top, all right? So let's take a look at how that looks. Let's pull this thing down. Let's go to the table. All right, Quilt Nation, so we have our top here, okay? We moved it to the table. I know, it's still bare wood, I know, but I'm looking to find a self-healing mat that fits the whole tabletop. I'm not gonna be covering this in any other thing but a cutting mat, a single cutting mat, okay? The days of multiple cutting mats is over for me, but anyway, I digress. So, got our Midi Twister here, all right? This Midi Twister, remember, it's made by Twisted Sisters, a great tool, all right? They're not paying for this video in any way. I just like using their stuff. All right, so remember, we're using the sights, right? See those sights on there? See the sights? So we're gonna use those at intersections or where seams intersect. So this would be the first one. This marker tells me what the top left corner of my top is, the quilt top is, okay? So intersection, intersection, all right? Just like that. And we cut. Careful cuts. We don't want to go beyond the template at all right? If you come up short, just tune it up, all right? Cuts beyond the template will cost you later on, all right? All right, so remember, we cut it, when we're cutting it, the template itself is in an angle, but when you pull the block, stand it straight up, all right? You'll see it come out later on, okay? Now, the next cut would be where? We're just going straight this way, right? So the next cut should be at the next intersection, all right? We're gonna put our sights on the intersection. I'm gonna line up our sight lines just as good as we can, all right? And we're gonna cut. Nice clean cuts. You want to keep be careful, all right? Make sure you have a nice sharp blade. You have to maneuver around it sometimes, all right? I'm a right-hander, so it's a little awkward for me. Let's pull that up. Let's see what we got here. All right. Now I don't mind knocking these little corners off because then I know that I haven't gone beyond. Because when you go beyond the template itself, that'll put you into the next cut. So when you start putting them together and you have these little nicks in the side, it's not a good look. All right. So we're gonna pull it. Remember, we cut it sideways, but when we line it up, we're gonna line it up straight up and down. All right. You can almost see how the first one started, right? Look at the first pinwheel. See how that's starting? But you won't really see it really come into shape until we go to the next row, all right? So, next cut, right here. Let's slide this over so we can all see it. Make sure that our top is laying flat. Midi twister on top. Line my side up. All right, and we cut. All right, now you can already see, I can already see the difference between this one and the last one, how the contrasting colors help shape the pinwheel itself, right? Because in the last one, you know, it was like a light color, and I'm trying to line them up from, you know, light to dark, and then I would do it again in the next row. So then it was really hard to pinpoint where the pinwheel started and where it stopped at. So, you know, and that's my fault. You know, I'm not the best person when it comes to coordinating colors. You should see what I have to do to go out in public. All right. It's all on my wife. All right. So next cut, we'll do the next cut, and then what we'll do is we'll cut up a bunch of the top row, and then we'll come back to take a look at it. Okay. Here we go. This Midi Twister is a great tool. I love using it. But you know, I like pinwheels anyway. So anything that help with that can help you or I make great pinwheels, why not? All right. All right. Let's see what that looks like there. Look at that, starting to come along. Just slide this over. Now I went with a very large top, okay? Because the last time I used it wasn't the Midi Twister. It was a smaller one, and you know, I realized how much top I really had to make a quilt that was sizable. So I was like, all right, let me go supersize. So I can make a quilt that, you know, when I give it away, you know, the person I give it to can be like, you know, oh yeah, this is something that he made, because if it was small, there would be suspicious activity going on, right? Because everything that I make, every Texan would be proud of, because I like big quilts. All right. Slow process. All right. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. All right, when we come back, we'll finish. What I'll do is I'll finish this row off, but you'll see it on the display wall. So we got the top row done. Now we can see it, huh? Now we can see it. I know you're probably dizzy from the last time, but that's just the top row, and it's coming along. All right. Yeah. Sorry about the last one. No worries. No worries. Okay. It's only fabric and it's only thread. So we're just going to keep on trucking. All right. We'll get another view. We'll get a couple more rows done. Okay. So this is after a couple of rows have been completed. All right. And we're on our way. So we're going to finish. I'll probably put the other 3/4 of this down. We'll come take a look at it, and then we'll start putting these blocks together. Okay. Well, this is just the contrast that we wanted to see, so that you could see what the benefits of having that MIDI tool is from Twisted Sister. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and remember, it's only fabric and it's only thread.